Hello, hello. I want to share some of Meredith's lower body workout today. So we're starting on our leg press. You can see the heels are about as wide as her hips, and then we have the toes slightly flared out. On the platform, we're kind of in the middle of the platform. So she has the balls of her feet on top, heel of the foot on the bottom. And the benefit of this position is as she comes down, the knees rotate out, and it really engages the outer sweep of the quad right here. It's going to definitely challenge and grow some of the adductor, but she has stronger adductors than she does quad sweep. So it's going to develop the quad sweep, especially considering we're pairing it with a reverse lunge over here, which we'll show you in a second. So for this, we're doing sets of 20. And if she has to rest pause along the way, that's perfect. If she didn't, I would put more weight on. So we don't need a lot of weight because we train pretty much every day, alternating back and forth, upper body, lower body. And she is in a caloric deficit right now. So there's not a lot of glycogen or stored energy to kind of grind through this miserable stuff. So this is going to be the first exercise of the workout. Now we do warm-ups and stuff to find the right weight, but you would want to have the same positioning if you want to focus on that quad sweep, and you want to get a weight that you can do for 20, but not straight through. You do have to kind of extend your legs, take a breath or two in order to get to all 20 reps. Awesome job. I'll let her breathe. So these are some of our other torture machines that I get to use on her. And then over here, we have some extra mats that make up our flooring. Thank you, Ashton from Freedom Fitness Equipment. So we have a couple of those that we use for an elevation. And then we have our big Sornex Apex rack that has the cable stations and all that stuff. So for here, actually, let me spin around the pole here, is from this, what we're going to be doing is she's stepping back. We're going to stay on one leg the whole time, and she's trying to keep her shoulder over her heel the whole time. So I know when I put my finger in front of the screen, it kind of blurs everything, but gives you that visual of what we're looking for. So if we have a weight in our hand, which we will eventually, we would like that weight to be traveling straight up and down. So you're looking at 99% of your weight is going to be on that front foot, and this really, really forces great depth, which is going to get really good stretch in the lower glute and adductor. So this again is going to work the quad sweep, definitely going to work on opening and strengthening the adductor, and this is going to get that lower glute. So if you're looking for like a booty pop, this would be a great exercise for that. Typically how we weight this would be weights down in your hands. You can do one weight on the outside hand, like she's mimicking here. You could do two weights, one in each hand, just have them centered over that front foot. You could do a goblet hold, but you're going to end up having more upright torso. That would push you more into your knee. So that would be more like quad growth down here and less glutes. So if you want glutes, I would stay away from a goblet hold. You would do a low hang hold so it allows the torso to get more of an angle. And then for this one, we're looking for sets of 10 reps today. Now, all this stuff you could do plus or minus 2 reps to give you a little bit of a range. So she's going to do 10 reps on each leg, take a small break, another 10 reps on each leg. And then the leg press, like we said, our goal was 20, but you could take it anywhere from, say, 16 to 24. You can definitely play with the rep ranges on that. The idea of our workouts is some days we do lighter, more volume, some days we do heavy. So it depends on what we're feeling that day, and trying to keep in mind what's been the day's stress, what has been our food, kind of how things been going, and then that tells us whether we want to ramp things up that day or take things a little easier weight load wise. So she's doing a great job finishing this out. And one of the things you'll see I'll show from the backward angle is she's not stepping like wide. Her steps are straight back from the hip. You don't want to step out. You don't want to let your knee cave in or out. Everything wants to be like nice and straight in line. So she's doing an excellent job there. So I want to show you these two, and then we're going to finish with some hamstring work. So we'll come back and film some of the hamstring work to show you the end of the workout. Okay, so here's our Last exercise, we're doing our machine line leg curl. We're going to do run the rack. So we're starting at 20 pounds. She's going to do 10 reps. And then every 10 reps, we're going to add weight until she has to rest pause to get to 10. So you see, starting nice and light. This is a way of getting like quote unquote warm-ups in. She's plenty warm, but this helps you get that mind-muscle connection, really can focus on what muscle should be controlling the weight. Because when you're doing this stuff, there's 9, you got one more. We're training the muscle. We're not just trying to move the weight around. So now she's going to bump the peg up, slide the 2 plates over. Yep. And now just, yeah, 10 pounds each time. Good. So what we're looking to do is we want to train this muscle in a way that makes that muscle super stressed, painful, annoyed. If we just throw the thing up and down, you're using a lot of momentum. That's going to minimize the stress load specific to the muscle. You're going to annoy a lot of connective tissue. So even though we're starting light, that seems useless. No, it doesn't feel useless. But the major benefit is it gets you that mind-muscle connection, and you can get a feel for what the muscle needs to do to stay in control of the movement. Good, so she bumped up another. We're going to go another 10. And now what I'll challenge her with is the concentric, the way up. I don't care about the speed on that, but we want to control the eccentric. The concentric is when the muscle's contracting. That's on the way up in this movement. The eccentric is when the working muscle is extending, which is the way down in this movement. They estimate due to research that you're going to accumulate more muscle structural damage on the eccentric than you do on the concentric. So if we have to cheat the concentric a little bit to get extra emphasis, extra weight load on the eccentric, we'll go ahead and do that sometimes. It's just a variation of an intensity technique. So she's doing a really good job trying to drown out the pain. So now our goal will be to get up to a weight that she feels like is the best she could do for 10 reps. But yeah, maybe we're there. So we have to have at least one rest pause. We want it to break you. So she's stubborn, and this is a good thing because she's going to want to stop at a weight that she could still do 10 at. She'll be like, that was the worst 10 in the world. I probably couldn't do another one. Well, we're going to do the other one anyhow. We want a weight that forces you to actually physically take a break before 10 because that'll annoy the crap out of her. It'll make her so mad. So that makes her have to push harder and harder and harder. Good. I think that's 5. 6. You can see technique is great. Really keeping that hamstring the main focus. Yep, there's 8. 2 more. No break. 9. No break straight through. Definitely not on a 9. Don't break in a 9. Excellent job. So she earned the right to go up again. So then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go up. See if we can get to 10. Whenever we reach our top weight, we have to go all the way back down. So this is a run the rack. It would be as if you're using dumbbells. So you would start here, run up the rack, and then you have to go down the rack. So run the rack comes from a rack, but we're using a weight stack. Okay, the pedometer came off. It's business. This is business right here.
Hair's already up.
Oh yeah, here we go. Good. 1, 2, excellent. Make that muscle work. 3, 4, excellent. You got it. 5, come on now. Keep going. Got it. 6, come on now. 7, move. Just move. Move. 8, 2 more. Just move it, whatever it is. 9, move it, whatever it is. Okay, good. She died. Those were definitely partial reps. I'm a big fat jerk and didn't let her actually stop. So we're going to go ahead and actually take that as our top weight. So what did you get to? 60 pounds.
60.
Excellent.
So now, I don't do 60 again. I dropped it to 50.
Nope. We now go to 50, and we got to get all 10, even if you have to rest pause. So on all the downward sets, on all the drop sets, you have to get to 10, even if you rest pause, no matter what you got to do. Okay. Let's go. 10 good ones. 1. Oh, you got it. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. 5, 6. Doing good. Control those eccentrics. She's going to say she is. I know she is. I'm just going to keep reminding her. Yeah, I know. You're doing great. My job is to say it before it goes to hell. Good. Okay, now we drop and weight again. She's going to breathe, breathe, breathe.
I can't reverse math it.
No, I got you. So then we slide these over. Boom. Okay, 10. It's easier now because it's later, so don't break. No breaks. Here you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good. 1, 2, 3. This is fun because I know what would piss me off. 5, 6, 7. Doing good. 8. Oh yeah. 9, 10. Yep. Oh, I love it.
So
Good. Okay, now we're back in our starting weight. So we gotta get this last one in. So I always joke with people. I said this is when like the person your gym crush walks in because they didn't see anything you did up until this point. Now they're gonna see you dying under like the lightest weight.
I'm very stuck.
Yeah. So this is like when the gym crush walks in. Yeah. So I always try to make this look super clean because if I'm gonna struggle, at least I'm gonna look good.
Yeah.
Good. There's 2, 3. No, we started at 20. Oh yeah, we did go to 20. Oh, you got even one more.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at me trying to be easy on you. So this is like when meatheads try to do math. It isn't just 45-pound plates. We don't know what we're doing. Just keep moving. Okay, good. Okay, now we're gonna go down 20. Yes, that goes to 10. Slide those 5-pound plates over. Okay, now this is when the gym crush walks in. But her crush is already here, so yeah, so pretty good. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, very good. 3, 4, 5, 6. Doing good. 7, 8, 9, and bam. Well done. Awesome job.